Hi to everyone. Good night. My name is Betsabe Paula, and I'm here to talk about factory farming. How factory farms are dangerous and abusive and therefore need to be banned. I want the audience to join or support national organizations that protest against factory farms. The U.S. government should ban factory farms and require the meat industry to raise animals in their natural environment. Just for 1 minute, close your eyes and step into the world of the individual. You are born into a world where nights and days are never constant. Attention getters. So you are fed 3 to 5 times a day, but no one is there to nurture you. Not even the numerous other cramped into your living space. You grow frantic, scared, and seeking. Now open your eyes to reality. What I have just described is one of America's worst ghettos. You know, this individual who is trapped in this environment. He is your breakfast, your lunch, and dinner. He is the meat that you eat. Today's farm not only abuse their animal, they also produce harmful disease and environmental hazards that affect each and every one of us, regardless of whether you consume animal product or not. The U.S. government should ban factory farms and require the meat industry to raise animals in their natural environments. So, why used to be on McDonald's farm has now become factory farms that produce animal abuse, disease, and ecological hazards. Animals are abused on factory farms. Marquardt, 1993. So we have, that recently inductive, they broiler chicken are often debated. So due to fear of the cannibalism, cattle are often dehorned and castrated without anesthetics. Geese is often overfed with grain and steroids in order to produce large liver for pate. The unhealthy environments created by factory farms promote the spread of many diseases that remain in the animal products we consume. Every year, an increased number of children or elderly die of food poisoning that is related to factory farm practices. Meats on the market are often deformed or full of bad chemicals. The mass production of animals and the resulting amount of waste creates lasting damage to our ecosystem. They release the high levels of urines and fecal matters into our lakes that contributes to the contamination of our waters, wells, and topsoil. The release of high levels of methane into the atmosphere contribute to the depletion of the ozone layer. So our satisfaction for better health standards, the U.S. government should ban factory farms and require the meat industry to raise its animal in their natural environment. Studies how that if animals were raised in better conditions, their production would be greater and at healthy standards. So many countries in Europe adopt the Animal Protection Act in 1972. So what we have, what visualization we have? If factory farms are banned, will be to better enjoy animal meat product in a cleaner, healthier environment. Meat product will taste better and be more nutritious because animals will no longer be injected with steroids and other chemicals. Our risk of contracting disease from meat product will be decreased because animals will no longer be raised in the cramped, unsanitary environments. So contamination of our ecosystem will be decreased when the amount of the animal wastes that are released into the environment are decreased. So our conclusion, as you can see, the food we eat has endured a lot from its birth to our dinner table. Organizations such as PETA and the Human Society need our help to prevent cases of contamination and animal cruelty from happening. If we don't act soon, our chances of being exposed to E. coli or drinking from infected water will be greatly increased. Join the many celebrities and organizations that are presuming the federal government to do something to stop factory farming. Go to the website I have provided to get more information and sign up to help the cause. You do not have to be a member of an organization to save life. You can support them by signing a petition to the federal government calling for a legislative action on these issues. Support the right to the healthy life. Today I have told you about the cruelty of factory farming and why the government should require the meat industry to raise animals in their natural environment. So stop and consider the life of the animals that provide with our every nutrients. If they can live a healthy life, how can we? So I hope that you enjoy this information and because we have to do something about this cruelty that our animals have daily in our farms. So please don't stop. Support the organizations and stop. You need to stop and consider the life of the animal that provide our meat. This is all for today. So good night to everybody. Don't forget to support, okay? Good night. Goodbye.